Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about an emotional topic. A feeling of excitement mixed with a little anxiety. That's when you meet someone and your heart beats. You feel a special connection and want to learn more about them. That's the moment when liking goes beyond mere admiration. And you start thinking about pursuing. It might sound like a romantic movie. But in real life, especially for young and middle-aged people busy with work and family in America, pursuing someone can be full of challenges. From finding time to dealing with the fear of rejection. Today, we will together explore methods to help you pursue someone you like. Not with tricks or schemes, but with sincerity, confidence, and practical ways to connect. Dear friends, for young and middle-aged people, finding and building a new relationship often comes with its own considerations and pressures. Perhaps you are looking for a meaningful, long-term relationship, maybe even a life partner, after being in previous relationships. Or you are trying to balance dating with a busy work schedule and existing family responsibilities. Pursuing someone at this stage is not just about fleeting emotions, but often aimed at seeking a meaningful and lasting connection. However, the fear of rejection, not knowing where to start, or worrying about whether you are attractive enough, can all prevent you from taking action. According to studies in social psychology and relationships, confidence, effective communication skills, and sincerity are the most important factors in building initial attraction and connection. Everything depends on fate, an older generation says, reminding us that things don't always go our way. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. So, when you have set your sights on someone you like, what specific methods help you pursue them effectively and sincerely? We will go through 10 proven ways that can be helpful and that you can apply starting today. The first method, building personal, inner strength, is build confidence and self-worth. Confidence radiates a special attraction and is the foundation for you to dare to act. Why is confidence important in pursuing someone? Because when you are confident in yourself, you will worry less about being rejected, easily show your true self, and create a more positive impression. Example of a challenge: you like a colleague at work, but you are too shy to strike up a conversation because you feel you are not attractive enough. Or you meet an interesting person at a social event, but you lack the confidence to ask for their contact information, letting the opportunity pass by. How to apply this method? Focus on personal development in areas you are interested in: career, hobbies, health. Take care of yourself physically and mentally, regular exercise, balanced nutrition. General nutrition note: remind yourself of your strengths and values. Celebrate small successes to build confidence. The second method, the guiding compass, is clearly identify what you are looking for. Understanding your own values and relationship goals helps you choose a suitable partner and avoid wasting time. Why is this important? Because pursuing someone without knowing what you are looking for can lead to disappointment or an incompatible relationship in the long run. Example of a challenge: you are attracted by someone's appearance, but you don't consider whether they have values or life goals that are compatible with yours, leading to pursuing a relationship without a solid foundation. How to apply this method? Take time to reflect on the core values you desire in a partner and in a relationship. Write down what is important to you, and use this list as a gentle filter when getting to know the person you like. The third method, the initial greeting, is make a good impression, authentically. The first impression is very important. but it needs to reflect your true self. Why is the first impression important? Because it determines whether the person you like wants to get to know you better. Authenticity helps you attract people who are truly suitable for you. Example of a challenge. You try to be someone else to impress, but you feel uncomfortable and cannot maintain it long term. Or nervousness makes you appear unconfident or unfriendly. How to apply this method? Take care of your appearance, tidy, clean clothes, show openness and friendliness, smile, make eye contact, be yourself, talk naturally and comfortably. Don't judge a person by their appearance. Show your true self. The fourth method, the breakthrough step, is initiate contact and start a conversation. The fear of rejection often prevents us from taking this first step. Why is this important? Because if you don't take the initiative, the opportunity may pass by. Starting a conversation is the only way to get to know the person you like and see if there is a connection. Example of a challenge. You like someone but are too shy to start a conversation, waiting for them to take the initiative, which may not happen. Or you don't know what to say when you start a conversation. How to apply this method? Start with small steps, such as smiling and making eye contact when you have the chance. Start with open-ended questions related to the situation, e.g., what do you think of this event? Practice starting conversations with others in your daily life to reduce shyness. The fifth method, listening with your heart, is show genuine interest. Everyone likes to feel cared about and listened to. Why is genuine interest important? Because it helps you learn more about the person you like, shows them that you value their thoughts and feelings, and builds emotional connection. Example of a challenge. You talk too much about yourself and forget to ask about the person you like, making them feel you are not interested. Or you don't remember small details they shared, making them feel the conversation is not meaningful. How to apply this method? Ask open-ended questions about the person's life, hobbies, and thoughts. Listen actively. Focus completely on what they are saying. Remember small details they shared and refer to them in later conversations. The sixth method, respecting the road signs, is understand and respect boundaries. It is important to recognize signals from the person you like and respect their decision. Why is this important? Because respecting boundaries is a sign of maturity and respect for others. Not respecting boundaries can make you annoying or scary. Example of a challenge. You constantly text or call when the person you like doesn't respond, not realizing they seem uninterested. Or you rush the relationship when they are not ready, making them feel pressured. How to apply this method? Pay attention to the person's body language and reactions. Do they make eye contact? Do they seem open? If they don't respond to texts or calls after a few attempts, accept that they may not be interested and back off. Respect the pace of the relationship. The seventh method, being the original version, is be yourself, authenticity. You want to find someone who likes you for who you truly are, not a fake version. Why is being yourself important? Because authenticity helps you attract people who are truly compatible with you in the long run. A relationship built on pretense will not last. Example of a challenge. You try to change your personality, hobbies, or opinions to fit the person you like, but you feel uncomfortable and tired having to maintain that image. How to apply this method? Be confident in showing your interests, passions, and personal opinions. Share stories about your life honestly. Don't be afraid to show your sense of humor or unique aspects of yourself. The eighth method, turning obstacles into opportunities, is manage fear of rejection. Being rejected is an unavoidable part of the pursuit process. And how you deal with it is very important. Why is managing fear of rejection important? Because this fear can prevent you from taking action, missing the opportunity to find a relationship. Learning how to cope with rejection helps you recover faster and not let it affect your confidence. Example of a challenge. You are afraid to ask someone out because you fear rejection. Or after being rejected once, you completely lose motivation and don't dare to try again with someone else. How to apply this method? View rejection not as a judgment of your worth, but simply as incompatibility between two people at that time. Remind yourself that each time you are rejected is a lesson that helps you understand better what you are looking for and how to approach it. Hardship first, happiness later. Accepting initial challenges can lead to happiness later. The ninth method, balancing roles, is balance pursuit with other life responsibilities. With the busy schedules of young and middle-aged people, finding time for dating and pursuing someone can be a challenge. Why is this important? Because being too focused on pursuing someone and neglecting work, family, or self-care can cause serious problems. Example of a challenge. You spend too much time and energy pursuing someone, affecting your work performance or time spent with your children. Feeling guilty about making time for dating instead of working or caring for your family. How to apply this method? Plan specific time for dating and social activities. Communicate clearly with your partner. If you are in a complex relationship or divorced and dating again, or family about your schedule. Don't hesitate to ask friends or family for help to have more time. The 10th method, the journal, is learn from experiences. Every meeting, every conversation, whether successful or unsuccessful, is a valuable lesson. Why is this important? Because learning from experience helps you adjust your approach, understand better what works and what doesn't, and grow in the process of seeking a relationship. Example of a challenge. You repeat mistakes in pursuing others because you don't reflect on what happened in previous attempts. How to apply this method? After each meeting or conversation, take time to reflect on what happened, what went well, what could be improved. Ask for feedback from trusted friends, if you are comfortable sharing. Adjust your approach based on what you learn. Bringing it all together. The art of authentic connection. Pursuing someone you like is not a race or a game, it is an art. The art of showing your true self. The art of listening. The art of understanding. And the art of authentic connection. These methods help you refine those skills, increasing your chances of finding a meaningful relationship. Remember that the ultimate goal is not just to get the person you like, but to find a healthy and happy relationship. Always prioritize sincerity and respect. Where there's a will, there's a way. Perseverance and effort are important. But remember, everything depends on fate. Sometimes things don't go your way. And that is completely normal. What is important is that you dared to try. However, it is important to emphasize that pursuing someone needs to be done within the boundaries of respect and without being annoying or harassing. If the person you like has clearly expressed disinterest or does not want to continue getting to know you, respect their decision and back off. Trying to force or harass is unhealthy and can lead to negative consequences. If you are experiencing serious difficulties in pursuing someone due to excessive fear of rejection, social anxiety, or difficulty establishing and maintaining healthy relationships, affecting your mental health, seek help from a therapist or relationship counselor. They can help you address core issues. build confidence, and learn necessary social skills. Dear friends, pursuing someone you like is an exciting and sometimes challenging part of life. By building confidence, understanding yourself, showing genuine interest, respecting boundaries, being yourself, managing fear of rejection, balancing life, and learning from experience, you are equipping yourself with powerful tools to not only increase your chances of finding a meaningful relationship, but also grow in the process. Don't hesitate to share your experience pursuing someone. What is the biggest challenge you face? What method you find most effective? Or any questions in the comments section below. Our community is here to share, learn, and support each other on the journey of finding connection. And if you found this video helpful and want to discover more secrets to building healthy relationships, self-development, and finding happiness in love, don't forget to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next videos.